Hey, Robin. What's wrong?
Ugh, I got my broom stuck in the Whomping Willow, and now I can't get it back.
Okay, but how did it end up there in the first place?
Well, I figured dodging its branches was like dodging bludgers, so I was trying to get some extra practice in. You know, to give me an edge for Quidditch. But apparently, I lost my edge.
You're lucky it was just your edge. And your broom. If you'd been caught up there...
I know. But now I have to figure out how to get my broom back. Do you think Accio could work?
It's worth a shot. Why don't you give it a go?
Okay. Accio broom! Maybe it's because I can't really see the broom. Could you help me find a spot with a better view?
I don't think that's how Accio works, but... okay.
Excellent! I can see the whole broom from here. This time I know it will work. Accio broom! Look! It worked! It moved!
Oh no. It isn't your broom that's moving, but the tree!
No! If we don't do something quick, it'll snap my broom!
Don't panic. I think I remember reading that a freezing charm can stun it.
What are you waiting for? Stop that tree! Glaciers!
Glaciers! Troll! Stack of Monster Book of Monsters. Antipodian Opalar. Bombastic Bomb. Places. Atmosphere Charm.
Glaciers!
Obscurus. Troll. Niffler. Antipodian Opalar. Bombastic Bomb.
Glaciers!
Stack of Monster Book of Monsters. Obscurus. Ah.
Oh! And even better, I got my broom back.
That was definitely thrilling. Though I hope we don't ever have to do it again. Your broom wasn't the only thing that was nearly whomped.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks for helping me. I don't know what I would have done if I lost my broom. Watching it being snapped in half. Oh, I can't think of anything worse.
Don't mention it. But next time, you might be safer practicing with bludgers. There's something dark glistening underneath it. I think it might be bleeding.
I think you're right. The line is very dim here, and I nearly didn't see it.
That's a lot of blood. I don't know if it will make it. We have to do something.
If we run back to the classroom, I think I can brew up a blood replenishing potion.
It's worth a shot, but we better hurry. I don't think it has much time left.
I have to go harvest some mandrakes. Could you grab some powdered unicorn horn from the cabinet? Oh. Oh no. I think it believes we're the ones who attacked it. Back up slowly.
Blimey, what are you two doing here? And what happened to that poor little hippogriff? Well, it's a good thing you wandered by. But you should know, that potion's best for healing humans.
Ah, that's very good to know. I hope we didn't make things worse.
Nah, he's a tough little fella. Though it is a miracle he didn't hurt you.
We were careful, promise.
Still, hippogriffs are proud creatures. Older wizards than you have found that out the hard way. But this one seems to like you. In fact, come here.
Me? What am I doing?
First, you have to bow politely. And you've got to keep eye contact. That's very important. If it bows back, that means it likes you. And if not...
What if it doesn't bow, Hagrid? Because it isn't bowing.
Oh, it likes you. Now you can pet it. In fact, I bet he'd let you ride him round the castle if you want. Are you ready to fly?
It looks like Hagrid isn't home. But what's this ash trail? It looks like it's coming out of the fireplace. Where in the world is this going? I shouldn't go too far. It might be dangerous. That's strange. What's an egg doing on all those ashes?
I managed to track the egg out of the oaf's hut, but it's too hot to pick up. How do I transport it so I can sell it? Maybe a freezing charm. You! What are you doing here? Back off! This egg is mine!
Incendio! Oh. Ashwinders! Matagot! Troll!
Hello! Help is on the way!
Antipodian Overlord! Nickla! Atmosphere Charm! Fiend fire. Ashwinder. Matagon. Antipodian overlord. Niffler. Troll. Obscurus. Ashwinder. Fiend fire.
I won't. I'll patch you up.
Blimey! Are you hurt?
I'm all right. I'm sorry, Hagrid. I tried to protect the egg, but it got caught up in a blaze.
You don't say. Lucky for you, that there's an Ashwinder egg. And, well, look. That's a good thing you were here to protect him. Fetch an awfully high price with smugglers. You better leave him with me.
It's all yours, Hagrid. I'm glad I could help.
Sunshine, Daisy, Buttermellow. Turn this stupid...
We saved you a seat.
Thanks. By the way, I forgot to ask on the train. Did you get my last letter?
Yes, I got all of them. And I do feel better, I think. Nana restored most of my memories. I still feel like I'm missing something, but I feel better. Anyway, it was so nice of you to write. Unlike some people who apparently couldn't be bothered, Daniel.
What? Oh, sorry. I meant to write, but I was kind of busy. I got a little distracted during the summer.
Oh, hey, look! Is that our professor?
If it is, it's the strangest transfiguration I've ever seen.
What is history?
Boring!
This is history. To you, this might be a boring old rock, but to me, it's part of the delicate tapestry of events that saved Hogwarts. Let me tell you where this rock has been. Finite. History is everywhere. You just need to know how to find it. I've been all over the world, from the highest mountains to the deepest seas, looking for treasure. I mean history. Wherever I can find it. I'm your visiting professor, Jakob Gorski. Oh, heavens! History can be quite expensive. Sometimes rare artifacts come at quite a price. And this is my, assistant, Bly. He has a nose for shiny things. Including things that aren't his, so mind your valuables. And be careful with that one, boy. It seems to have a most unusual stamp. Of a price that hasn't been paid quite yet. And for your first task, I'd like you to uncover the secret history of the object at your desks. Well done, class. I think you're ready to hunt for history at Hogwarts. As your assignment, I want you to identify a rare object or uncover a mystery. There are undiscovered treasures right in these very halls. Secret artifacts of untold value. And of deep historical significance, of course. Your search starts now. Class dismissed.
Where'd you get that coin? You robbing banks now, Daniel?
Just ignore them. Like you did to me all summer.
I'm sorry, Ivy, but my sister says our post is inconsistent where we live. Too many muggles in London. And I really wasn't in much of a mood to write. Especially not after I discovered this. I found it in my mom's dresser. I'm sure that it's important somehow.
It's dated in the future.
What does it mean?
I wrote to my mom and asked about it, but she wouldn't tell me. She just said to keep it safe. Honestly, I'm not sure I want to find out. What if it's something bad? What if she's not totally innocent?
Don't worry, Daniel.
Right. No matter what this coin is, we'll be there for you.
Thanks. That means a lot. But for now, can we please focus on completing our history of magic homework?
Why don't we visit Hagrid? He knows.
Hello, friends. You're just in time.
Something smells delicious.
It's so strange. For Hagrid's place.
I made a wee snack for my little brother.
Smells delicious. It's like a dream where I'm swimming in sweets.
Can I offer you a piece? I don't reckon Grot will mind. He's been a bit under the weather, so I baked him his favorite pudding.
What exactly is in this pie?
It's me famous butterfly pie. It's mostly just butter and things that fly.
I've just lost my appetite.
Uh-oh. I don't think it's done.
Thunderstorm!
Would be on let's paint the town.
Matagot! Antipodian
I
Oberon.
hope I was at least a little helpful.
Nippler. Troll. Atmosphere charm. Matagot. Obscurus.
I won't let you. I'll patch you up.
Antipodian Oberon. Fiend fire. Atmosphere charm.
Going. You've got this.
Nickla. Obscurus.
Thanks, children. I think it's done now. Grop will be thrilled. So, what exactly can I do for you?
We need to uncover a mystery at Hogwarts.
A mystery about a lost treasure. Let me guess. The visiting history professor?
How did you know?
I saw him wandering around here the other day, muttering to himself that he was looking for something. Turns out he was lost, so I took him back to his quarters.
So, Professor Hagrid, does that mean you know of some hidden treasures in Hogwarts?
Well, let me tell you about something special that's been lost at Hogwarts.
Finally.
There's the Philosopher's Stone, good for keeping you young, but I guess Harry Potter found that. And there was all kinds of wonder in the Chamber of Secrets, but I suppose Harry found that too.
Is there anything that Harry Potter didn't find?
Of course there are. If only I could remember one of them. I know. If you listen to the portraits in the halls, sometimes they whisper about a map. A map that points away to a lost family heirloom. Suppose why is everyone so interested in some map all of a sudden? That professor of yours was asking me the same thing.
Where is the map?
Well, it's a secret. That's why they're whispering.
Maybe we should ask them.
Aye. But be careful what you uncover, children. Sometimes treasures are lost for a reason.
I don't hear any whispering.
Shh! Keep it down! Some of us are trying to sleep.
We're sorry.
This is nonsense. We should try and find something in our textbooks like everyone else.
Where's the fun in that? Especially when there are all these beautiful paintings to explore.
Maybe we need to try a new approach. I figure if we look at Hogwarts as a polyhedron with paintings on every side, we could increase our odds by covering each one. We should split up.
Good idea. Kevin and Ivy, let's go check out the paintings in the Great Hall.
You like to paint, don't you, Lottie?
I love to paint. There's nothing that makes me as happy or as sad.
What's the matter, Lottie?
This reminds me of the paintings in my house. Wonderful landscapes, full of amazing creatures. My father would travel to these far-off, wondrous places so that he could paint what he saw with his own eyes. Promised he would take me with him one day too, when I was ready. For all the things he painted, he never painted himself. So I never got a chance to say goodbye.
What happened to your father?
He went off to paint something, and never came back.
Aw, are the pretty pictures making you cry? Or is it just the homework?
Stop it, Cassandra.
No, it's fine. We're on the hunt, just like you. Why don't we team up and work together?
Team up? How are you going to find lost treasure when you can't even keep from weeping at the sight of a few old paintings? There's no way you're going to find something before us.
It's not a competition.
Of course it is. You think they give top points to the losers?
I think you're missing the professor's point.
No, the only losers here are you.
Oh, really? Expelliarmus!
You've been practicing. Well, so have I. Bloody corpus! Rictus Semper.
This is all so silly. Can't we find a way to work together?
Oh, no, you don't. You're going to hurt a perfectly nice painting.
I'll patch you up.
Obscurus.
Victory! Let's paint the town.
Fiendfire. Niffler.
Keep going. You've got this.
Matagon. Antipodian Overlord.
Incendio.
I hope I was at least a little helpful. Help is on the way.
So,
Fiendfire.
Incendio. Incarcerate.
Niffler.
I won't let... I'll patch you up.
Atmosphere Charm. Obscurus.
Incendio.
Keep going. You've got this.
Is that all?
Troll.
Accio.
Niffler.
Expulso. Incarcerate.
Antipodian Overlord.
Accio. Expulso.
Atmosphere Charm.
Incarcerate.
I'll patch you up.
Matagon. Atmosphere Charm.
Victory depends on... Was that a colourful entrance? I hope so. Is that all?
Troll.
Keep going. You've got this.
Obscurus. Matagon.
Let's paint the town.
Atmosphere Charm.
Expulse.
Niffler. Troll.
Incarcerate.
Obscurus.
Expulso.
Antipodian Overlord.
I won't let you... I'll patch you up.
Incarcerate.
Atmosphere Charm.
I hope I was at least a little helpful.
Niffler. Matagon.
Expulso. Incarcerate.
Troll.
Sectum Sempra.
Keep going. You've got this.
Expulso.
Antipodian Overlord.
Incarcerate.
Atmosphere Charm.
I'm always fun. All right, everyone. We're in this together now.
Yo.
That's not how you play wizard's chess.
Matagot!
Incarcerate.
Obscura!
Out after hours. Dueling in the halls. You kids will be mine after I report you to the head mistress.
That won't be necessary. They were just, working on their assignment.
But the dueling, Professor!
Nothing wrong with a little spirited competition in the name of history. Find anything yet, students? Looking at the paintings, I see. Why? You must tell me what you've learned.
We were trying to find a map.
Masterful painting! There are so many famous paintings here.
You are not wrong, my budding history hunters, but I think we can dig deeper. I want to know what's behind the paint. You never know what's been lost.
I came to warn you. Filch is headed this way.
Yep, you just missed him.
And Daniel got hung upside down.
Sounds like an improvement. So, we're not in trouble on the first day. That's a first.
No, Professor Gorski came to the rescue.
You told him about the map?
We didn't actually, but it was a good thing that the professor appeared when he did.
Do you think he was spying on us? Seems like a bit of a coincidence.
Either way, we should keep a low profile until we find the map. Maybe there's a reason the paintings whisper.
But we didn't find anything. Shouldn't we ask for help?
We should. And there's one person who knows more about the paintings in these halls than anyone else.
Gossamer!
This is going to be fun. Let's go.
Well, that there's a head-scratcher.
Hello, Hagrid. Is something wrong? You look troubled.
Oh, nothing dramatic. Just seems some young wizard might have a set of sticky fingers. And by that I mean, someone's been stealing things.
Oh no. What's gone missing?
Pies and cakes, mostly. Set them on the table to cool, and next thing you know, they're gone. Thought maybe it were Fang, except he's been with me this whole time. And a few of his favourite biscuits is missing too.
Don't worry, Hagrid. I'm sure we can track down the culprit. Let's see if they left any clues behind. A bit of careful investigation is all we need. These look like biscuit crumbs. Very firm. Ah, they must be from Hagrid's rock cakes. If the thief ate one of those, he'll be lucky to have any teeth still intact. There are a few feathers, different colors, but not very bright. Probably not a Fwooper then. Those have brightly colored feathers. Good thing, too. My silencing charm has never been very good. What was that? Sounded like a strange popping sound. Almost like someone using apparition. And something else. The sound of wings flapping? How odd.
How's it going? Did you find any clues?
A few. But I don't think it was a suspicious wizard who stole your food, Hagrid. I think it might have simply been a hungry bird. A bird with multicolored feathers that also happens to be capable of teleportation. If my suspicions are correct, it'll probably reappear any second. There it is. Or was, I mean.
Blimey! Turns out a Diricol has been stealing my food all this time. I should have known. Poor little fella. Must be starving, maybe even injured. We need to catch him and make sure he's... Now, you know, a Diricol can disappear in one place and reappear in another. Gotta find a... You need my help?
Fiend fire. Antipodian Oberon. Thunderstorm. Mixer. Troll. Matagon.
Was that a colourful
Fiend
entrance? I hope so.
Atmosphere charm. Antipodian Oberon. Troll. Matagon. Fiend fire. Atmosphere charm. Antipodian Oberon. Troll. We did it! I guess you don't have to worry about this one stealing any more of your food.
Thanks! You did great. Let's see. Looks like this Diricol has an injured wing. That must be why he's been stealing food off my dining table. He can't catch for himself. Don't worry, little fella. You can steal anything you want off my plate while you heal up.
Look at that. He seems very happy, Hagrid. But are you sure you can handle another mouth to feed? Fang might be jealous.
Ha! Well, I suppose he'll have to share, won't he? But if you ever do run into trouble with a beast, you know where to find me. My door is always open.
In that case, how about a spot of tea? I could use something to calm me down after all this activity. Hey, Daniel, thanks again for agreeing to revise with... Wait a moment, where's your cauldron?
Filch confiscated it, along with all my ingredients. He's convinced I'm the one who swapped his pumpkin juice for babbling beverage. So he seized my potion-making equipment as evidence.
What? But you had nothing to do with that, right?
No, of course not. But Filch received a tip from a concerned student, so he's certain it's me, no matter how much I try to convince him otherwise. I suspect this is all the Frey's fault, those kids.
But the potion's practical is tomorrow.
No, which is why I need your help to brew a batch of invisibility potion and sneak into Filch's office to get it back. It won't turn us completely invisible, but it should give us enough cover that we can make it in unseen. But in order to do that, we'll need some tincture of demiguise and pearl dust. Do you think you could find some for me? Were you able to get all the ingredients? Thanks. I have everything I need to brew the invisibility potions now. As soon as I'm finished, we can drink them and head for Filch's office.
It worked! We're invisible! Well, mostly. I can still sort of make you out from this distance.
Yeah, invisibility potions are handy, but they won't completely erase your presence, especially in close quarters. Not to mention that you can still be felt and heard. Which is why we need to be careful and hide behind cover whenever possible.
That's odd. I thought I just saw somebody walk by out of the corner of my eye.
Speaking of the Black Lake, you know that beech tree on the lakeside? Don't you think that'd be the perfect spot to have a picnic? Maybe, if you're not too busy on Saturday, we can try it out?
I suppose I could take a break from studying for a picnic. Oh, why don't we invite everyone?
Oh, sure. Why not? The more the merrier, right?
Poor Robin. She might as well be invisible for how oblivious Kevin is.
Daniel's probably crying about his confiscated cauldron right about now.
Yeah, that'll teach him not to one-up us in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, lay off Daniel already.
Why? Don't tell me you actually like him.
Don't be stupid. It's just that you two are starting to look desperate. It's pathetic.
Daniel, doesn't it look like Mrs. Norris is staring straight at us?
She must be able to see through our shroud of invisibility. That cat's too perceptive for her own good.
She's going to blow our cover. Come on, let's try to lose her.
Well, well, Mrs. Norris. What do we have here? Looks like two sneaky little troublemakers who need to be taught a lesson.
Wow. Sectum Sempra! Stupefied! Bewitched snowballs!
Oh, you've done it now. I'll see the both of you expelled for this.
Expelled for what now?
Good timing, Professor. I caught these two delinquents using an invisibility potion to skulk around my office. Then, when I confronted them, they drew their wands against me.
What? That's not what happened. We were just trying to get my cauldron back after he falsely accused me and confiscated it.
Just say the word, and I'll fetch the chains, Professor.
I don't think that'll be necessary. In fact, I can take things from here. Come with me, you two. I trust I don't need to explain to you two how irresponsible and misguided it was to attempt to break into a staff member's office, even if Filch did treat Daniel unfairly. Daniel, you have a brilliant mind. Your well-brewed invisibility potion proves that. That's why I'm gobsmacked you didn't think to ask me or another professor for help first.
I don't know. I suppose I was afraid you'd think I was guilty too. I'm a bloody page. People tend to assume the worst of me.
My boy, I know better than to judge someone based on their background. It's the character of a person and how they use their gifts that matter. You, Daniel, are certainly gifted. What remains to be seen is how you'll use those gifts. I will speak to Filch and see that your potion-making supplies are returned straight away, Daniel. But both of you have to serve a week's detention, and Daniel has to promise to never use those talents for such foolish purposes again.
I promise, Professor. I won't let you down.
Well, that wasn't nearly as painful as I thought it'd be.
Slughorn's right. I'll never be great, or make a name for myself if I keep being so reckless. Here, you can have the rest of the invisibility potion. I won't be needing it anymore.
All right. Now that I think about it, using an invisibility potion to explore off-limits places in the castle, like other houses' common rooms and the headmistress's office, does sound fun. I should give it a go sometime. What are you doing?
It's not what I'm doing, it's what the Freys were doing. When was the last time you saw them reading?
Never?
Exactly. They were just poring over those books, which are all about time-related magic.
That sounds like trouble. The Freys aren't very good with regular magic.
Right, and time magic is dangerous, not to mention completely unstable. So if they tried anything...
That would be a recipe for disaster. What do you think they were up to?
I don't know, but I heard Fisher say Time Turner.
I thought those didn't exist anymore.
Something like that. But more importantly, of what concern are they to you?
Oh, hello, Professor. Not us, the Freys.
Ah, yes. I ran into those two in the corridor. It seems they had a minor mishap with a swelling solution. Why they thought traveling back in time to undo it would be less trouble than a simple deflating draft is beyond me. Rest assured, I've set them straight. The twins will not be trying to reinvent the Time Turner, as no one should.
Why are they so dangerous? Time Turners, I mean, not the Freys.
When used properly, Time Turners are actually quite safe. It's when a witch or wizard ignores the rules and misuses a Time Turner that the results can be catastrophic. Which is why the Ministry of Magic had very strict regulations around who could obtain and use a Time Turner, and who could not.
Have you ever seen one?
I have. In fact, one of our very own students was approved to use a Time Turner a few years ago. A brilliant young witch who you might be familiar with. Hermione Granger.
That sounds like a good story.
Would you like to hear it? This student applied to use the Time Turner so that she could attend every class. She certainly was smart and gifted. Only mastery over time
For instance,
is anything
she was
but
almost
easy. Late one day, which might sound like it was no
the professor
big
of
deal.
that
Class made sure that it was.
Time Turner! Time Turner! Atmosphere charge. Control. Thunderstorm.
Wow, time turners are amazing. I'd use one to go back and make sure I didn't say Wolfsbane instead of Wolfsbane in potions class last week. So embarrassing.
There are limits to how far back you can travel with a time turner, silly.
More importantly, there's always a better way to solve a problem than mucking about with time. With the very rare exception, of course. Now, if you two don't mind getting those books back to the library, I'll see you at our next transfiguration lesson.
Protego totalum!
Niffler. Atmosphere charm.
Bewitched snowballs.
Now you're in
Help
now
is
you're
on the
in
way.
trouble.
Stupefy. Opponent.
I'll get you for this.
Niffler.
Niffler.
Fiend fire.
Also,
Monster book.
monster book.
Bombastic
Let me
bomb.
at him.
I'll get you for this.
Later.
Niffler. Stack of monster
Good luck.
book of monsters.
Bewitched snowballs.
Centaur. Incendio.
That did not go how I thought it would.
Antipodian Overlord. Expulso.
Monster book.
Aquamantula Niffler. Niffler. Augmenting.
Acrometric venom.
Atmosphere charm.
I'll patch you up. I will. I'll patch you up.
Monster book.
Niffler.
Atmosphere charm. Essence of Disney.
Also. Inflated. I
Now
can
you're
see
in
my
trouble.
eyes closed.
I'll get you for this.
Keep going. You've got this.
Bewitched snowball.
Expulso.
Niffler.
Bombastic bomb. Essence of Disney. Bewitched snowball.
Keep going.
Antipodian
You've got this.
Niffler. Centaur.
Inflated.
Incendio. Niffler.
Oh, come on.
Alchemy.
Acrometric venom.
Atmosphere charm.
Bewitched snowball.
Essence of
All right, everyone. We're in this together.
Let me at him.
Atmosphere charm. Atmosphere charm. Niffler.
Would be on measure. Helpless. On the way.
Now you're in trouble.
Centaur.
Centaur.
Fantastic bomb.
Fiend fire. Bombastic bomb.
Niffler.
Niffler. Atmosphere charm. Obscurus.
Now you're in trouble.
Bewitched snowballs.
Fantastic bomb.
Antipodian Overlord.
Spider.
I'll get you for this.
Atmosphere charm. Expulso. Centaur. Atmosphere charm.
I'll get you for this.
Monster book. Centaur.
I'll patch you up.
Atmosphere charm. Acromantula venom.
I won't let you. I'll patch you up.
Bewitched snowballs. Fight. Niffler. Obscurus. Atmosphere charm.
Erumpent.
Guardium Leviosa.
Troll. Was that a
Now
careful
you
entrance? I hope so. Victory depends. Help is on the
Guardium
way.
Leviosa.
Fantastic bomb. Niffler.
Niffler.
Neptune. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Fiend fire.
T-Bow's assault. Be a charm. Wingardium Leviosa.
Antipodium Overlord. Atmosphere charm. Guardium Leviosa.
A fury.
Guardium Leviosa.
Bring
Guardium Leviosa.
All right, everyone. We're in this together now.
Niffler.
Obscurus.
Is that all?
Guardium Leviosa.
Fantastic bomb. A Pugno.
All right, everyone. We're in this together.
Podium Overlord.
T-Bow's assault.
I won't. I'll catch you up.
Guardium Leviosa. Atmosphere charm.
Incendio.